Hey guys, it's Lisa with Salesvision 100 Video Challenge, day number 85. And today we are continuing with our 21-day meditation experience. If you want to follow along, you can go to chopracentermeditation.com, or if you haven't been doing this with us and you haven't accepted the free invitation, then click the link that is in the description under the video for signing up for the 21-day meditation experience, and you would choose to download the free digital gift, and then you can do this meditation experience for free. Okay, excuse my sniffles, my allergies are bothering me. I was outside yesterday. Anybody else suffer from allergies? It's a pain, isn't it? Can never really go anywhere and go outside, and then you have to worry about feeling sick when you come back, or driving with the windows open and all the pollen. Oh well. I've made it this far in life with it. Okay, we're doing day 16. I already did my meditation for day 16, but as always, I want to discuss the topic with you. And the topic today is healing from the spirit. So spiritual healing. Today's centering thought, which is the thought, that we want to return to and at different times during the day and reflect on. I turn inward to find the deepest healing. I turn inward to find the deepest healing. And then our Sanskrit mantra, which is the phrase that we repeat during the meditation. We come back to anytime we get distracted by our thoughts or by a physical sensation or a noise. We say the mantra silently to ourselves, and when we repeat that, it brings us back to that underlying state of open awareness where we want to stay at during meditation, that calm layer, the calm that's underneath all the chaos of our regular monkey mind, I like to call it. Okay, and the message of the day, let's see. Healing from the spirit. The quote is, "The beautiful spring came, and when nature resumes her loveliness, the human soul is apt to revive also." Isn't that the truth? When spring comes after a long winter, and nature starts, looking pretty, and the flowers start blooming, don't you feel like your human soul is reviving also? You start to feel cheerful and renewed and just a new lease on life after especially if you have seasonal affective disorder. People who have seasonal affective disorder are really affected by the seasons, and during the winter you get really kind of down in the dumps and depressed and unmotivated. Okay, in today's meditation, we explore how to heal spiritual lack. Spiritual lack is the feeling of being empty inside, of life not having a sense of purpose or meaning. In truth, it's not the soul or spirit itself that is lacking or has lost purpose, but rather the mind's interpretation of the inner self that generates feelings of fear and dread and loneliness. So healing this lack only requires that we shift away from our ego-centered identities. When we live in the present, awareness or spirit automatically heals the conditioned mind and reveals itself as inherently valuable, filled with purpose, and always connected to everyone and everything. So talking about that feeling of spiritual lack, or sometimes we refer to it as feeling spiritually bankrupt. When you just feel like you feel disconnected from everything. You feel alone. You feel like you don't have a purpose, like you have nothing to lose, like nothing that's keeping you focused. Okay, the questions to reflect on, which we usually do after our meditation, I've already looked at them. Number 1, what does the soul mean to you? Journal about anything and everything you believe about your soul or spirit. And that's a real helpful exercise. I mean, the soul, it means something different to everybody. You know, your concept of spirituality. Some people who may be religious may have more of a, God and religious connotation to the soul, whereas someone who's just spiritual, maybe not, not feeling a part of any particular religion, then the soul might mean more as like awareness and a connection to everything. I know with me it's like a connection to everything and everyone, feeling like a part of the universe and feeling that the universe is within me, and that I'm basically just a spirit or a soul that's temporarily in a human body. Not in a human body even, but I don't want to get into a philosophical discussion, but more it's temporarily experiencing life as a human body. And then we return back to source when that human life is over. Almost like the human life is a role that the soul is assuming for a period of time. Okay, the second question, when is the time you felt most connected to your soul? What were you doing? What did you experience? How did it feel, etc.? I know myself, aside from meditation, which makes me feel very connected to the soul, when I'm in nature, solitude, alone with my thoughts, in a quiet, peaceful place, sometimes like in the evening, at a sunset, or by the water, I'd feel connected to my soul. And also, like when you're in a relationship and you have that real closeness with that one person that you're intimate with, and you feel like, you're connected, like you're one, one heartbeat. Sometimes that feeling of connection, like when you're physically close like that, and listening to the heartbeat and just laying there silently, like I would feel very connected to the soul and spiritually during those times. And for everybody, it's different. Children is another thing. Being around children, I feel, is very close to the spirit. And your childlike nature is very close to your spiritual side, your innocence, your egoless state. Question 3. What are 3 simple things you can do to feel less connected to the fear of the ego and more connected to the expansiveness and renewal of your soul? Remember, your soul, expansiveness and renewal of your soul is unlimited potential, limitless possibilities. It's that feeling where you feel so connected that you don't have the same fear the ego would. You don't feel competitive. I'm trying to think of the right words. But think of things you can do that make you feel less connected to the fear of the ego and more connected to the expansiveness and renewal of your soul. For me, like breathing deeply and meditation make me feel more connected. Listening to music, and new age music sometimes, that nature music. And being in nature. Some examples could be limiting how often you watch the news. Oh yeah, that's a good one actually. I forgot about that. making time to center yourself or meditate, or giving undivided attention each day to your loved ones. And for me, I would say also spending time with children. I don't have children myself, but spending time with like my friends' children, or, volunteering with children. Okay, so that is it for today. Tomorrow we'll do day 17. We're getting to the end there. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Have a productive day. And I love you guys. Namaste.
All right, so I want to talk to real marketers right now. We all know that traffic is not everything, but it's right up there with oxygen, right? As a matter of fact, if you don't have quality traffic coming to your site, you don't have a business. You can't sell a product. Nothing else matters. Now, when it comes to traffic, most people don't understand how to get traffic. By the way, I'm just here in the studio, here 4%, one of the studios here. I'm going to take you to a room where a lot of the secret stuff is happening. I'm about to show it to you. But here's what I want to talk to you about in this quick ad, my friend, right? So if you are somebody that needs to get more traffic to your website, if you want to get more leads, more sales, okay, here's another studio. This is where I do a lot of the creative stuff, all right, and shooting things. So I've put together the mass traffic blueprint. This is what we follow in our company, and this is what I'd like to give you at no cost. Traffic generation will never, ever be an issue for you ever again. All you have to do is pick up Mass Traffic Blueprint, click on the link somewhere around this video ad, and you can go and literally download. See, I've got mine laminated. You can literally download it. I'm going to walk you through this as well if you'd like. This is how I was able to run a campaign just recently that generated over 17.5 million unique visitors, over 3.7 million leads, for an average net cost per visitor, just 7 cents. How? By following what's on here. So I'd like to give this to you free of charge, no strings attached. You can literally click on the link, go to the page, click on the download button. You'll be able to download it at no cost. And if you want me to help you walk you through this, happy to do that. But right now we're giving these things away for free. Thousands of people got it. And if you didn't yet, pick it up before we stop giving them away. All right, pick it up.